Everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart's coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in our nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. So today I'm pretty much going to go over how to sustain a connection with the universe, or you can say a connection with God. But I'm going to go more so with the universe. You know, how to pretty much connect yourself with the universal source and come into this type of energy, you know, this heightened consciousness and energy. Okay, so this will be a very, very practical video. It's not going to be complex at all. I'm not going to go into any of the higher dimensions of it so much. I'm just going to say or go over how to get connected and then sustain a connection, you know. That's going to be a great video, so let's get right into it. Today's video is how to keep a universal connection. Now, so there's such thing as being connected in your life, and then there's such thing as being disconnected in your life, right? And then we go, we pretty much like go in and out of connection, and whenever we're out of connection, we can call this disconnection, you know. And this can happen collectively, it can even happen globally. But I want to say right now, with the ascension, global awakening and whatnot, we're coming into a global connectivity once again. You know, this heightened energy and this heightened consciousness is being, is pretty much coming to amplify itself. You know, it's rising, and with this heightened energy, we're able to connect with the universe more easily and the source of creation. Okay, and there's individuals who can pretty much sustain a connection, or there's individuals who are in connection with the universal source, right? And this is pretty much just being, I want to say, an awakened individual, or being connected with the universe, or the universal source, or God, can make way for awakening as well. Okay, so it's in this realm. But what I wanted to say is that there is universal connection, right? And this is just being connected with the universe. It's as simple as this. It's nothing advanced or nothing very complex. It can get complex, you know, the deeper you go into your connection with the universe and this rays of consciousness. But it's as simple as universal connection. You're connected with everything universally, and by this I mean you're connected with everything that is in flux. You know, universe, it translates to one song, and the nature of the universe is musical because it's all harmonious, just like a band is. A band is in harmony, you know, and a universal connection is being connected to that one song that is eternal, you know, because everything is energy, and energy is eternal in its nature. Okay, so it's being in connection with that song and being able to listen and play in that song, you know, the universe. So developing a universal connection is nothing hard. It's nothing complex at all. It's something that we actually all naturally have. Okay, whenever we are born physically, we are naturally in tune with the universe. Okay, because we're pretty much like I want to say like a star. We're stardust. We are literally stardust. We're just like made up of what the stars are made of, because it's all just made up of the same stuff, and and it's very beautiful in that way. So we're all born with universal connectivity, but the way I see it is that we got to go out of this connectivity throughout our lives. Different it's like waves. We're at the peak and we can say this is connectivity, and then the wave eventually has to crash, and this is you can probably say disconnection from the universe, or maybe just like a neutrality of some sort. That can always go into a disconnection, and then this can take place in individuals, it can take place in collectives, it can take place in whole globes, or whole, let's say like solar systems even, but what I wanted to go over mainly is how to sustain connection to the universe, okay, and even maybe develop a stronger connection with the universe, okay. And by this, I'm just talking about purely universal connection, like you're just connected with everything, and you're in tune with the one song that nature is playing, eternally, okay. Very beautiful song. Now there's a lot of methods to be able to do this, to first just develop a universal connection that's stronger than the one you have right now, because you can always strengthen your connection with the universe, and if you're an individual who is feeling disconnected with the universe right now, these methods can also help you to come into a connection with the universe as well. So it's very simple as well, and I'm going to give very practical methods. So I guess we can get into the first one. The first one would pretty much just be getting out into nature, okay. This is why I pretty much integrated this message into my intro as well, because nature is like the source for harmony, even though she can be very chaotic and very disharmonious at times, or she can be discord in itself. She's still the source of harmony, So what I wanted to say is that one of the most practical and simplest ways to come into connection with the universe, or even God, or whatever you want to call it, get out into nature, okay. Spend more time out in nature. Like if you're somebody currently who does not like to go outside, or just doesn't like to get in tune with nature, then what you need to start doing, and it is most definitely a necessity, because without nature, you kind of fall from these heavenly states, or a state of heaviness, a heaviness state, and it's like putting yourself out into nature, like let's say at least 15 minutes a day. I mean, which you probably already are doing, so you can probably bring that up to maybe a few hours, okay? Because most people don't go outside a lot these days, which is needed. But more so than just going outside, you kind of need to connect yourself with nature more consciously, the rise of energy that naturally comes with putting yourself out into nature is going to simultaneously arise a heightened consciousness, and you're going to become more conscious and alert just by putting yourself out into nature. But you should set some intention for rising your consciousness even higher than what it's naturally going to be able to rise to, because if you then do that, it's like there's intention behind wanting to connect with the universe, and this intention brings a whole depth of dimension along with the connectivity that you're establishing. So you can always get out into nature and allow yourself to become more sensitive with the song that nature's playing. Listen to the wind, listen to the way the trees are rustling in rhythm, because this is divine rhythm. Listen to everything that's going on. Listen to the birds singing, because they're literally singing like a choir at times, or they're just singing together. They're communicating, in their own language, which you can understand if you are meditating deeply on it. You can understand what these birds are saying. A lot of the times they like to mimic thought patterns or thought wave. This is a phenomenon, a fascinating phenomenon in itself. But nature has a beautiful song, and it doesn't ever end. So it's just like you can tune into it, and this immediately rises your vibration, and along with your energy, your consciousness as well, and this generates a natural connectivity to the universe. Okay, another method you can do is you can meditate. Okay, meditation is an easy way to expand your consciousness, and as you're expanding your energy and your consciousness, naturally you're going to be able to connect yourself more with the universe, and this is another very, very practical method, and you can turn any activity into a meditation as well, so you can connect yourself with the universe through any of your most favorite activities if you're already in a meditation or a meditative state while doing it. Yoga is an amazing practice for coming into universal connection, because it's literally union. Yoga, it translates to union in Sanskrit, because what yoga is, it's the conscious process of aligning your individual body's geometry with the universal body's geometry, and in doing so you literally become the universe. So it's like you're literally connected with yourself. You're whole at that point. You can generate natural holistical understanding, or you can call yourself holy, because you're at one, you're whole, you're in health. Okay, now there's always music as well. Music is a great way for connecting yourself to the universe, because music, once again, is very, very harmonious in its nature, and the nature of existence in itself is harmonious as well. So it's like once you start listening to music, it's just so that you're going to connect yourself with the song, and this song that's playing is already connected with the universe on a higher dimensional level, and as you're connecting with this song, and this song is connected with the universe, you're connecting yourself with the universe, because the song is only acting as a type of connection, but even more so than that I don't really have the word for at this moment. But there's plenty of different methods to come into universal connection, and how to sustain it. You can also use all of these methods to sustain a universal connection after already establishing a stronger universal connection. There's times though in your life where you're going to come into disconnective states, and these can be very, very egotistical. They can be very depressive. They can be very, very dark states of being, but or action, but that's kind of like the wheel of things. It goes from light to darkness, the cycle of things. That's kind of like Maya, it's just the illusion of it. How to sustain a universal connection is how you are able to transcend that cycle in itself by coming into that state of eternity, and my favorite method would pretty much be listening to the song that nature is playing for us literally all the time, through the natural happenings of the environment in totality. This is our soul, and we're pretty much living within it, and getting in connection with it is a necessity for our lives, because if we are not in connection with it, then it makes it hard to just live. I want to say just hard to live, it makes it a hassle, and coming into connection is very much something that we all need to be doing, but pretty much going to be it, on sustaining a universal connection, or how to get connected with the universe. Very, very simple. Once again, you can always do something that feels natural to you as well as an individual, that just brings you into connectivity with everybody or everything else. You can always take that route as well, going with your heart. I also wanted to talk a little bit on electricity, because electricity in itself is very, very connective. Electrical currents are very, very connective in their nature. So trying to generate a higher, I want to say, electrical field, or a stronger induction, is also a way to connect yourself very strongly with the universe. And there's many different ways to amplify your electrical field, or your aura, and your ability of induction as well. You can always go that route. There's many different methods. Like I said, I'm sure that you already have your own natural way of connecting yourself with the universe, because it's natural to us, But you can always strengthen up that connection by doing various different things, But that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. Once again, I just wanted to help everybody understand universal connectivity, and coming into that connectivity, and strengthening it up and maintaining it. Very, very fundamental to our life. Okay, but that's going to do it once again. So subscribe over here to the left of me and support the channel for more daily content. Drop a like on the video to the right of me and support the channel once again. Generate some static electricity from the etheric body, or the first layer of the aura. It needs to be realized and strengthened for the collective rise in consciousness. I love you, everybody. Have a great day, and peace out.